Imagine being trapped, enslaved by another person who forces you to do awful things. A young woman coerced into a life of exploitation and abuse. Summoning immense courage, she reports her traffickers, believing justice will prevail, yet shockingly, they walk free. This isn't just a story, it's exactly what happened to a young woman in Barrie, Ontario. In July of 2023, Lauriston and Amber Maloney of Essa Township, already on trial for human trafficking, were released from custody on bail. But in December of 2024, they were rearrested for breaking the terms of bail. What was their punishment? Bail again. Tragically, this is not an isolated case. It's happening across Canada, and it's getting worse. Human trafficking is up 84% since 2015. Calls to the human trafficking hotline are up 238% since 2019. The vast majority of the victims are tragically women and girls. Let's look at another issue ravaging our country: gun crime. You may have heard that Donald Trump says there's a problem at the border, but the problem is in the other direction. Illegal guns are coming into Canada. Violent crime is up 50% since Carney Trudeau Liberals came to power. And the Toronto Police Association has said that 85% of guns seized by their members can be sourced back to the United States. But instead of stopping criminals, Liberals go after hunters, sport shooters, and law-abiding gun owners. The real problem, illegal guns, remains completely unchecked. In fact, 99% of shipping containers come into Canada uninspected, and much of it is done through organized crime rings that bring in massive shipments of illegal guns that take lives. Enough. Put in perspective, more people have died to opioid overdoses in the last 8 years than died for fighting for Canada in World War II. Again, fentanyl traffickers are mass murderers spreading these poisons in our streets, often with impunity. The good news is Canada doesn't have a lot of criminals. The bad news is they are very productive. Liberal Bill C-5 eliminated mandatory minimum sentences for serious gun and drug crimes, allowing violent criminals to walk free sooner. Bill C-75 weakened Canada's bail system, making it easier for offenders to be released back into the communities. The Carney Trudeau Liberals also weakened several of Canada's human trafficking laws by making them hybrid offences and drastically reducing the possible penalties for this horrific crime of human slavery. Enough. I will always put public safety of Canadians first and ensure these monsters rot in jail forever. Common sense conservatives will stop the crime. Today, I am announcing that a future Conservative government will impose life sentences for the most serious cases of fentanyl trafficking, gun smuggling, and human trafficking. Specifically, anyone convicted of 5 or more counts of human trafficking, life sentence. Anyone convicted of importing or exporting 10 or more illegal firearms, lock them up and throw away the key. As I've previously announced, anyone convicted of fentanyl trafficking on a large scale, life sentences as well. And we will go further. We will end automatic bail for anyone charged with human trafficking. We will also strengthen human trafficking laws so prosecutors do not have to prove that traffickers used fear or intimidation. If you exploit or terrorize the innocent, you will never walk free again. No more weak sentences. No more revolving door justice system. No more Liberal failures. My message to those who are victims of these terrible crimes, particularly the women who are entrapped by human trafficking, is that you should have hope. Hang on. Help is on the way. We will lock up the dangerous offenders who have put you in these awful circumstances, and we will throw away the key. What's more, we will protect you and give you a chance at a better life and a brighter future. We will also restore the promise of Canada for everyone, that anyone from anywhere can achieve anything, where hard work pays off with a beautiful home on a safe street, protected by brave troops, borders, and police officers under our proud flag. Canada first, for a change. Let's bring it home.